Hizi apple zote kwa hii bag ni 280. See that? They are not in any bad condition, and the other bag is 288. Aziko mingi. These are Fiji, Red Chief, and the other type. I have been thinking about what I will use these apples for. I like applesauce, but the truth is I don't use it as much as, yeah, I could take the time to make it. So I have thought about the things that I like most about apples, and definitely number one is apple cider. Number one is eating them, then apple cider. So I've decided to make my homemade apple cider. I tried this once with like 2 apples. It gave me very good apple cider vinegar, but the thing was, it takes a lot of time, 4 to 6 weeks. So like, you know what I mean? No, you don't. Making it with 2 apples was a waste of time. Okay, so I want to make a lot of apple cider. Yes, if I tell you a lot, it's a lot. I will buy for this month mostly Bragdogo, because you, at some point of making the apple cider vinegar, you need some already made apple cider. Not a must, but it hits differently. So these are my apples. I want to tengeneza them, and I will use, you can use the scrapes peke yake. So for apple cider vinegar, what you need is usually water, and not fluorinated water. So maji ya kanjo usitumie ku make this thing. Buy water like mineral water is fine, because the point is, or the argument is, it interferes with the fermentation of the whole thing. So, and you know, fermentation is key in apple cider making. So you need water, you need apples, you need sugar, you need a container. You can use a glass container, you can use plastic, or I will recycle this because it has kidogo water. I will use this and add more. I want to preserve these apples. The best way I could keep these apples is to freeze them. Remember, they were not bought like super fresh, but the fleshy part, they are so fleshy, they are soft in a way. The texture is so nice, very sweet. So I'm thinking these will be very, very yummy in oatmeal, or when I want to make like apple tarts or any apple dessert, you know, mixing them in my smoothies and stuff like that. So I have 2 bakulis. If you don't want the apples to turn, they always say you put up lemon juice in the water. So I want to do these 2 lemons in this water, peel them, cube them, and then use my freezer bags to freeze them, because I know they will come a long way. Apples are expensive. These ones, I estimate the cost at around 17 bob. Right now, apple size kidogo, they are costing 30, sometimes 35 bob. You know, 3 for 100. That is expensive. So I'm really saving nice Celia Carrefour. I'm so grateful. So let us do this. Put water, lemon in water, and do that. This worked. It worked. Let's drain them and put in our Ziploc baggies. To freeze this, you can put in trays, put in your freezer. When they are all like done, you toanisha them, you put in your bags. But obviously I don't have time for that shenanigans. To put something to weigh down the apples so that they don't mold up, so that everything is in the water. So remember, you use a cloth muslin cloth or some cloth, cheesecloth they say. I will secure this with a rubber band so that it is breathing, you know. And then the rest is to check on it every day, stir it every day. I have a long mixer kind of that I can shove down to the bottom there. And another tip is to put it in a dark place. Unajua kama kwa closet yako someplace, look for that corner that you can put something that is dark, you know. You need it to stay in the dark. Usually from the second week, nili observe they start settling. Like you can't see the apples or the peels, you see. They like settled. When I smell it, it has the vinegar-ish smell, but si sana kabisa kabisa. And I didn't stir it yesterday night. I wanted to see what would happen if I didn't stir it. Truth is, there are some of the days that I forgot to stir it, and yeah, I didn't see the white film, but like 2 days, then the following day I would just stir it. So I want to sieve it. Nice vinegar-ish like smell, but it doesn't end here. I will get my sieving situation there. Remember, you can do glass jars, you can also do plastic. I did my due diligence. It is all good. What you need to avoid is metallic kind of stuff when you're fermenting your foods or whatever. So we are going to sieve it, and then I'll show you what you're supposed to do next. Back for 3 weeks. It's a long process. This is a big pot, so one thing you can do, I don't know whether it's a must, you should put some already ready apple cider vinegar to kickstart the whole fermentation process. And I am going to return it into my water bottle and then funika it in a way that it is breathable, and then take it out after 3 weeks. I added some kidogo sugar again to continue kickstarting that situation, the fermentation. So we are going to keep it, and it's already smelling vinegar-ish. Oh, is that a word? Anyway, yeah, I'll see you in 3 weeks. Also, the stuff that remains is this. And then this, you can do your compost pit situation. You can also feed it to the... Listen, don't listen to me because you don't want to kill your animals for listening to an amateur farmer. So just do whatever that you think you can do with it. If you think you can use it, please check on how to use it. I'll see you in 3 weeks. I'm so excited. I'm so excited. You have no idea the fears I had. How long nimengoja to do this, because I've been just there checking on it, smelling it. I mean, I made it, okay? I am so excited right now. Like, that is an understatement. So friends, welcome to my channel. Like you have seen, the weeks zimepita, I have been trying to make my apple cider vinegar because I tried once with 2 apples. The outcome was really interesting and so fine. I wanted to do it big time, but I was scared because I was thinking about buying those apples na ziharibike, vitu zikuwe na like moldy, spoiled, stinky and all that. But I conquered my fears and I did it. That is the most important part. The second important part, this is the day that we are going to be sieving it, and I want to show you what all this is looking like. So please let me turn the camera. Okay, go to the kitchen. I want to go to the kitchen, show you what we are dealing with, sieve the stuff, and then that will be it. We'll be so happy. At this stage, there is no sieving that is necessary, because remember, we are making the apple cider with the mother, so it means that it has that residue. And I read the right smell is that of vinegarish. That's definitely how brag tastes. I'm not lying to you. But honestly, I'm so proud of myself. It tastes exactly as the taste I get from brag. I'm so happy for this project. Like, I feel so grateful. The mother settles down there. This is the one that I have mixed. Wow. These are the lids that I'm going to use for the ACV, and these are the bottles. This is the bigger brag jar, and this decanter, because why not? Why am I not going to be using a whiskey decanter to store my apple cider vinegar? Nobody is going to take me to jail. I for sure used a lot of apples. That is why you see the mother is a lot. The mother is big. The bottles are full. I still have a lot of apple cider. I want to put it in the jars. So the sound you're hearing, I'm trying to boil some water. Ndioni like clear some bowls, some jars. I just put the hot water in the jars so that I can fill this, because I have a long way to go. Having checked on carrefour na nikaona the small brag is going for 1,000 bob. Like, I mean, for the rest of the year, I will not be buying brag, and for what? For next year, inshallah. This is so cool, because I usually use like a bottle in a month. That bottle has to be substituted with some lemons, because I do either lemon water or apple cider vinegar and water in the morning. So the pressure is gone. I now can get the lemons, a group of schools for cooking. Yay, because why not? Like I said, like you saw, the apples were on sale, so another reason why I had so many to use. This thing is super concentrated, and the interesting part is where I had saved kidogo of my apple cider brag to test, because what you need to do is the second fermentation before yanze, you need to mix it with some kidogo starter vinegar. That is like the vinegar that is already ready, and I chose brag because that is what I was using. Finally, what I have, I knew it would have been good. I didn't know it will be taste good. The feeling, the taste of this thing, I know most probably brag wanatumia some kidogo apples than this, but the good thing about this is the fact that hakuna kitu ingine imeongezwa, just the fermentation. Was it a lot of work? Yes, it was a lot of work. Actually, hakuna time simu yangu ishaikuwa so active na reminders, alarms, like when I was making this thing, because you have to stir it every day to prevent the molding and to make sure that everything is fermenting in the right way. Because I was scared nikatae ku stir and then I find some molds and all that. It was a lot of work, but the second like fermentation is so smooth, you don't have even to struggle. After you do this, you are supposed to refrigerate your vinegar, and as much as they say it lasts forever, 1 year is given for homemade ACV mbila preservative. So do 1 year. If you want to freeze, you can still do that. But why would you do that? You can sacrifice like once in a year and just do it like I did, just a month. month and a half, go through the process, save a lot of money, use stuff that you know, and it is so good. I can't really tell you how good this is. So I'll be keeping that. Maybe I can get this tasted at the government chemist and see percentage alcohol. Curiosity, do you think I should do it? Nibebe tu kadogo and we see how it goes. I think I need to get that report. But this is not something that you're supposed to do, because that is abuse of government offices. But let's see whether we can do it. What's the worst that can happen? Anyway, thank you so much for hanging out for the whole month. Definitely for now that you're watching. I am so glad, grateful. Please subscribe to my channel. My name is Rachel. In case you forgot, I'll see you in my next one. Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays is the days that I upload 1 p.m. local time. Go ahead.